Honored guests, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevremonde suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Dragon throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Council. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Dragon throne, chosen by the Dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our Savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont! Long live the Sovereign!
Arizen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Is it you? No? It is hard to say. Aha! I thought I recognized you. ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
Not my kind of bed calls, and I shan't resist.
I'd not linger here. Given the choice.
I never should have come here.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
With the deeds, fur and fangs. I'm dead on my feet. Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
This place gives me an ill feeling.
Time for you to get to work. Get to work, you rotten layabout. If that's not clear enough for you, ask the other vessels what to do. I've not the time to train you.
You are prepared to work. Then you ought be...
Could use a rest. All I've got left are my aches and pains.
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
Trying to provoke me?
No, the damned thing's been awoken. You but fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
Run!
Make ready. Keep loose when you set.
Consane!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arizen.
Son it. The accursed creature escaped. Oi, you! Get back here! Quickly!
This way, Arizen! Come this way. Let us flee.
You must jump. That is the only path.
Pray, keep your distance, Arizen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arizen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story. Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Burma. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Burma being sent there. Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength flagging, imbibe a curative or have a bit of greenwash. When one of the fiends comes for you, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. Employ guarded attacks to get the enemy to flinch. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their... Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fierce. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word.
Welcome, Arizen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arizen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
People here are evacuated, and people here are evacuated, and
The people here are evacuated, and
The people here are evacuated and safe, for the moment. This world is connected to innumerable other realms beyond the rift, which pawns, such as myself, are able to traverse. My kind is duty-bound to serve you, Arizen, and to use the knowledge we glean in these distant worlds to your benefit. I myself look forward to travelling alongside you, and using my experiences beyond the rift to enrich.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arizen, then. Strange. I thought the Arizen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arizen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arizen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arizen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arizen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Nomads, we are oft called. Born in other worlds, we travel here by means of the Riftstones that we might aid you, Arizen. However, I cannot speak as to our true nature, for I know of it not. None of us do. We do not need to. We merely do as we are commanded. Riftstones are gates that connect this world to a multitude of others. By their power have we crossed into this world. And when our mission is done, by their power shall we return to our own. 'Tis the name given to fate's chosen, those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of the dragon. Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. Very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arizen.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Look, Master. A treasure?
Hoy there. You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find also... Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, it is worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
I mustn't let the captain see my knees.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Hey all, you a soldier? Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan, but I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way then?
Ocado. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? The lad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our post. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short... You've my thanks. And Ocado's as well, I'm sure.
Our aid is required, Master. Let us depart with due haste. compared to the thrill of victory. I cannot help but feel indomitable. Harpies, it says! This foe will recoil from flame!
Who are you? You come to aid me. See. Never mind that now. If you're offering your aid, I'll gladly take it. Is that all of them? You have my thanks. I do not. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again.
I suppose we'll be wanting to report back now. It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? Behold the state of the village. 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon...
Pitiable Arizen.
Well met. Pleasure doing business with you.
Another
Not much
day
going
of
on.
That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on and by some miracle survived. I'm sorry to hear that, though I cannot say I am surprised. Your burns could easily have killed you outright. A great many were bathed in the dragon's flames that day. You must be special, indeed. How else could you have survived to return here?
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arizen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. The ruler of Vermund, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Simple conversation oft reveals what a week of searching never could. Whom shall we speak with first?
Do you think this one's really Arisen? Doubtful. The way I hear it, about a dozen Arisen had crawled out of the woodwork by the time the throne had settled. Not that I care a lick either. It's all the same to me. You really ought to return by now, if this...
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can cast a wide array of offensive spells and aid their allies with magical support. However, the more powerful the spell, the longer one must spend incanting it. Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchhead's waiting for you.
If we keep searching, I'm sure we'll find something.
What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be on our way.
Let's see. Where to next?
Master! Goblins! Nothing gets the worm, as they say.
The Arizen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders. They are not dealt with lightly. There's still one of them. Regardless,
God, all you want. It won't make a difference when I've bracketed you. See? hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arizen, by all appearances.
An Arizen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such sharp...
It is uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arizen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, if the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however... All's been arranged. Come, let us part.
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best... Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Are we leaving already? Brother. Oh, she's getting warmed up. Twixie, my fight is not yet done. Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
"'Tis a pleasure to meet you." Shall we discuss tactics now or later? Yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. Honestly, we can eat as much as we can carry. Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Arizen.
Let me get that.
What's this? We're trapped.
Fire! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
A Cyclops? Pray, it is the first we've seen of this foe.
Seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false Arizen. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision.
Not every day one happens upon a material so rare.
We shall have to think long and hard about what to do with it.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir. Goblins approach!
I'm counting on you.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aid. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arizen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arizen. That Arizen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arizen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermont's long years of counsel, yet not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arizen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arizen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them.